Hey, what's good everybody? Yuki5 here, and I'm here with some Dev Pro Blackwing replays. Sorry for the lack of uploads lately, but kind of really haven't been in the mood to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And also been fucking tired as hell from working at my job. So, yeah, like, I don't want to overexert myself, you know, and risk getting sick or anything like that. But like I said, also, I just haven't really been in the mood to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Showdown. It's been fucking stay up there. Freaking wires. I hate wires. But I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Showdown. Just having fun with that. But I do have 5 Blackwing duels, and I do want to make a quick note that these duels are in the TCG only. No OCG cards. Meaning my opponents are not playing anything from the OCG. No cards from the OCG. Maybe because when I actually, was getting duels, I wasn't really in the mood to deal with Shadows or Sotelo Knights and stuff like that. Just wasn't my night to go against them. And also I wanted to test the Blackwings against TCG decks, not OCG, just to kind of see how they fare against TCG based decks. That's another reason why. But I will get duels using OCG cards. Just wasn't really wanted to deal with some of that stuff during that night. But anyway, let's get started with the replays. I'll stop the rambling and we get on with the replays. So we got 5 duels, and we have first thing the Fire Kings! Fire Kings! I like Fire Kings a whole lot. I don't know why he doesn't have an extra deck, because it's kind of strange not to have an extra deck in Fire King, since you have Rekindling, and you also have the power for Soul Charge. And if you hear anything in the background other than my voice, that's the AC. And I have it in there because it's fucking hot as hell in southern Louisiana right now. It's like, let's see, how hot is it outside right now? Let's get on my phone. It is 91 degrees! It's fucking hot, so yeah, I don't want to fucking melt. So I'm playing against the Fire Kings, and I'm just going to have a grand old good time here. Circle, it's, in my opinion, a pretty bad Fire King deck. I'm going to summon up my Shura with Blue Flame, and instead of going off with the Boros, I'm going to go ahead and attack. Shura's effect activates. I summon up my Steam the Cloak, and attack for 800 points of damage. Chains Call the Haunted, which is I am QQing, like, that kind of sucks. But I'm going to set my Black Sonic in turn because I wanted to banish shit and watch him rage with Black Sonic. But, doesn't work out because, hey look, he's got MST! Hey look, he hits Black Sonic! Like, fuck you! And of course I heard people like, well, Black Sonic, you should run Deep Prison. Same thing would have happened. You would have MST'd the Deep Prison, so, didn't matter in this situation. But I'm going to spam fuck the Boros and just like, hey, I'm going to poke you for a shit ton of damage with all my spears. And 8 turns because you can't do anything after that. So anyway, Blackwings versus Gustos. And swap. So I'll open up with a shit ton of traps. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, the traps are everywhere. Like, no monsters. It's gonna take me a little while to get some monsters. But I have a pretty good hand. I got the Black Sonic, I got the MST, got the Phoenix Chains now in the morning. I'm not gonna set the Ickies or the Black Sonic because there's no point in setting them right now. And clogging my field. But it doesn't hit him at MST with his MST. So, he sets his Kamui, and he has a window set as well. So, I'm gonna get my Shura with just like, fucking yes, finally. But I'm gonna set my Icky, just in case he has like a bottom, so I can chain Icky, and just destroy his ship. That was the plan. He flips up his Kamui, so that I know he's playing Gustos now, so I have to be careful. Especially with freeze. He's gonna, it's not overlay, he's gonna sync up into Armadas. I'm gonna warning that because I'm not allowing that Armadas to be on field. I ain't stupid. He's gonna do his Parika. I'm gonna finish chain his Parika just because I don't really want him to synchro summon. I don't want him to get any cards back. Even though I do know that she's gonna get banished anyway, and my finish chain is still gonna be on the field. But I'd rather him not synchro summon and start getting his plays off. That's just my idea there. That's my goal. And I want to stop him early. But I have Shura. I'm going to set up my Shura, and I'm going to attack into his Cam, so I can get my Shura effect to summon up my Steam, because Steam is just freaking awesome. And main phase 2, I'm going to set Icky, set the Black Sonic in turn, because I don't really feel it's necessary to really overlay right now. I like, overlay, what the hell am I talking about? Don't pay attention to me with my overlay shit. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and special on my Bora, and I'm going to go ahead and attack with the piercing damage. Attack with Shura, he's going to get his window priest effect. It's going to, I'm especially going to get my Shura effect, and I'm going to special in my Orochi, the Squall, from my main deck, just to have him in defense mode for Armada displays later on. I'm going to attack to show that 1200 damage. He's going to get the Godo's effect, so some of his Winter Priestess Augustos. I'm going to Icky, sitting my Orochi to destroy both his monsters and attack directly for 800 points of damage. Next, I'm going to Synchro Summon into the Armor Master to use Steam's effect, special from a token. Use Steam's other effect to tribute off the token, special from Steam, and then I'm going to not overlay. What is with me an overlay? Synchro Summon into the Leo. Now, I could have gone for another level 7. This is where you can actually like make Dragosack and Big Eye and Blackwings relatively easily, because Steam is just that makes it so valuable. And I want to make a Blackwing deck like that, sort of focusing a little bit around on things like Steam and stuff. But I am going to Black Sonic his ass, say, fuck you, Black Sonic, banish your shit. And I'm going to in-phase Icky, hitting both of his back row because I really want to get rid of it. And it turns out he's got the breakthrough skill and the Trap Tricks Nightmare, or Trap Hole, it's freaking called. We're going to send up the Gale to dish out some damage, and plus, it makes my Icarus live. Like, I literally ran through my Icarus that fast, it's really crazy. But he's in top deck mode, I have a Dead Phoenix Chain, so it doesn't matter to me. He's going to draw into his Parika lineage of Gustos. He's going to summon up his Parika effect, so summons the Godo, and he's going to sync up into this freeze, which I am going to go ahead and Icarus attack right here. To the end phase, destroying my Phoenix Chain and his freeze, since Phoenix Chain is not attached to anything. And, you know, he's generous enough, you know, he's not going to quit on me. He's like, you know what, I'm not going to quit, I'm going to, no, actually, he just quit. My bad, I thought he did. Anyway, let's do Blackwings versus Salty Heartbeast. This was priceless. I actually have a picture of this duel up on my Facebook page, which I will link to that in the description below. You should go check that out. I do post things updates in the channel, and do post other things on there, like random pictures that I may find that may happen on DevPro or the occasional DM. But I'm going to set my Shura. I know, I set a Shura, set the MST, set the Icarus. How crazy is that? You know, I actually set a Shura. Like, you know, I bet you never thought you'd see that. So it's going to Elegant Egotist, get the Harpy Lady #1. I'm going to Icky, destroying both of, I'm showing his Queen and his Bomb Trap. He's going to chain his Icky to hit my MST, but I'm going to chain my MST to hit his Hysteric Sign, because I don't want that on field for future searching. His back row is pretty deadly, but at the same time, that Hysteric Sign, giving a +3 off of that, that is something I don't want to deal with at all. So here is where some of the fun really starts. Now, some of you may feel this is a questionable play, but I feel it's a very logical play, considering that I have plays in my hand. So I'll summon a Blizzard effect, summon up the Shura. Now, I could have summoned Shura, especially in Gale, but I wanted to keep Shura in my hand. Go for the Black Rose. I'm going to Black Rose Nuke, and my opponent's going like, well, that was a waste. Not really, considering I have a Shura in hand, I have a Blizzard in hand, and he's top decking. So, I'm in a better position than he is. So, to me, that was a very logical play, and I wanted to keep the Shura in my hand. But I do top deck my Orochi the Squall, which I still love. This card's really amazing. And I attacked directly for 2,000, and it's like, I never really would have made that play if I didn't have more plays in my hand. So he's going to top deck that Hysteric Sign, and he's going to end his turn. So, my turn, I top deck another Shura. I'm just going through my Shura like crazy. I'm going to go and sync up into the Armadas, because I don't want him activating a move or something like that, so I want that free 2,300 points of damage being dealt to my opponent. So next up, he has not top decked another Heartbeat. He top decked that Mirror Force, which, good thing I had Armada, because, shoo, man, that free damage from Armadas. Get the Black Whirl, which is pretty freaking cool. I go into attack for 2,300, don't want to activate the Whirlwind, not even starting it, because, again, you know, that could be a Torrential Tribute, you never really know, and I want to go ahead and just try to dish out as much damage as I can with Armadas, or possibly win with Armadas. And he surrenders because he can't do any of that, and like, this is where he basically calls me, I think, a noob for playing Blackwings. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I have a picture of the ending on my Facebook page, my on the channel's Facebook page. So if you have any idea what the hell he's saying, you be kind enough to check that out, you know, and kind of tell me what he's saying. I don't really kind of know. We'll do the Chap one last, and it's sort of kind of dull and boring, but I don't really know what I was playing against here. Like, literally, I was like, what the fuck? You know, let's pause. Let's pause and see. Like, it was some weird-ass fucking deck. Like, Gear Town, Obelisk, like, what? I don't even know what the hell this is. It's like some weird-ass shit. I just got to wind up Fire Kings because I literally, all I saw was wind up in the Fire King. So, it lets me go first. Like, man, this guy is so generous, so kind of, I mean, I love generous people. So, we're going to center up the Shura. Whirlwind effect, I get to add my Zephyros. Typically, you like go for Kaloop, but I want that Zephyros so I can make Zephyros plays later on. I can always search out the Kaloop with using Zeph or the Bora. So this is where I find I was playing Fire Kings. Like, awesome! Everything is awesome with the Fire Kings. And yeah, so he's gonna attack into me. I have no Kaloots. I'm QQing. It's one of the times which I had like Black Sonic or something like that, just to say screw you. I have Black Sonic. And he's going to set the magical hats and face destroy his Garunix. But I'm going to go ahead and do some shenanigans of my own. I'm going to summon up the Blizzard effects, which summons the Shura. Whirlwind effect, I'm going to add Odoshi to my hand. I'm just trying to deck in here. I could have summoned Zeph. I could have special summoned Bora, which is probably would have been the smarter move. But, oh well. Go for a 1-1, snatch up that Garunix. It's like, you know, you're playing against Blackwings, which is, you know, I guess it's kind of lesser to evils because I could have had a Shura and attacked over it. So I guess one of those things like, do I risk the 1-1 or do I risk the Shura? We did have magical hats, so goes to the 1-up Kitty. Kitty Cat, you know, tries to turn 1-1. I'm just gonna let it because I don't really care. Because hey, it's more 1-1 abuse. I don't care. Icarus attack, in face, destroy. Because I can't have the Mirror Force of the Zeph, I have to Odoshi. Get the MST, which is pretty freaking nice. So now we're going to summon up Zeph. Whirlwind effect, I'm going to search out for a Kaloot because I do want that in my hand for later on. Attack Relic for 1600, and now we can Kaloot right now and win the game. Kaloot is so good. Final duel is against a Trap deck. It's one of those Trap monster decks is really what it is. So we're going to swap over to my side, and we got Black Sonic, Silent Warning, Delta Crow, Zephy, and the Sirocco. Really nice hand, really nice hand. So top deck into a Shura, because Shura is just awesome. I'm going to summon up my Zephyros, set everything in turn. So in face Space Typhoon, and hit my Delta Crow, chain the middle Reflex Slime, so I'm quite sad that I didn't get my Delta Crow off. But oh well, what can you do in that situation? You hit the Delta Crow. But didn't hit Black Sonic, which is one of my key cards. Does get the all-probably Mage Power, and he hits my Warning, which, geez, this guy's not getting all my good cards. Magic Planner, set the Mirror Force, set the Skill Drain, ending his turn. I'm going to get the Power Duality, and I'm going to go ahead and activate Duality because I'm not going to special summoning at all this turn, but I do get the Icarus attack, which I believe is what I get. Yeah, I get the Icarus attack. Go ahead and attack for 1600. I believe he Mirror Forces. Yeah, he does. It's like, okay by me, because Zeph, you know, opens up play, set the Icarus in my turn. I'd rather have Icky face down, so when I summon, I can use Icky if he tries to bottom to me and hit some cards. He's gonna lay all of his shit down. It's like, damn, that's a lot of cards face down. So, I'm going to go ahead and summon the Shura. I have the Icarus stack, so I'm not really too worried. If he tries to stop my summon, I don't really care. I'm going to attack for 1800. He is going to go for the slime. I'm going to continue to attack, and I'm going to drop the Kaloot. And because thinking I would get the effect, I don't know what was going on there, so that was a misplay on my part, but I did get their slime off the field. So, yeah, goes to Skill Drain, activates his Magic Planner, and it's like looking like an Exodia deck right here, but like look at this Regnant's Grease, look at all this shit. It's pretty crazy. But I get my final Black Sonic, except I'm going to attack for 1800 points of damage. This can't really do anything. And the guy's talking about how he never dead draws in this deck. Like, I don't really see the point in the Trap monster type decks, because I don't know about y'all, but for me, I can see a lot of dead draws in that deck. It's me personally. So, standby phase, main phase, Duality. And he gets card D, Duality, and an Imperial Order. So he's going to give the card D. He's going to set Duality to everything. Go card D, use effect, draw 2. And in this turn, I could have Vicky'd, but, you know, I didn't really see a point in it right now. Because I can just continue to beat face with a Shura, the Blue Flame. Attack for 1800 and end my turn right there. This duality, and he searches out the totem, the Dark Hole, which I believe he does add the Dark Hole. Yes, he does add the Dark Hole, which is his best play, actually, to get rid of my Shura. He does have the Trunter Tribute. That's his embodiment of Apophis. I think is how I pronounce it. I'm not really too sure. I summoned up Kalute because, well, I can't really summon that. Chains the Torrential. I'm going to tribute to my Icky, destroying his Mage Power and targeting his embodiment. He's going to chain that, chain the Imperial Custom, which really does suck for me. Because now it's like, well, I kind of lost the Kalute now. So, that blows. But I do hit the Mage Power. Set the bombs in my turn. The bomb's not going to do anything. But I have Black Sonic. I have a plan, guys. I have a strategy. Have no fear. The strategy is coming. It's going to Mage Power on compared to that. And I don't know why he didn't activate another Mage Power. It's like seriously. Like, that would have boosted up even more. That, actually, I don't know. Would that have been game? Because that was 3,600. Let's see, I've been another freaking 1,500 right there. Let's do some math. Let's do some math. Okay, so that would have been, yeah, that would have been 40, actually, let's see, 3,000 plus 1,600. I've been 4,600. 4,400 plus 3,600. Nah, that wouldn't make game, but I would have been down to, I would have been down to 3,400 and 1,000 extra damage around that, so it doesn't matter, but still, it's like, I still would have done it for extra damage. Get the Mirror Force, summon up Sirocco, and I used Sirocco's effect by accident. I meant to use Zeph's effect to return back to hand, especially when Zeph in defense mode, to take the 400 damage. That, I don't know why I did Sirocco's effect. Don't ask me why, that was kind of weird. Gets the Magic Planner, and it's going to go ahead and attack, and Black Sonic says, screw you. I wish I had more monsters in the field so I can really piss him off, but oh well. Goes ahead and army, gets the Mage Power from his graveyard to the hand, sets his totem, Imperial Custom, and has double Mage Power. But I do have the Black Sonic here to wreck some face, so I'm going to switch to attack mode and attack for 1,600 points of damage. It's going to chain his Sticky Curse. I am going to chain my Bottomless, trying to get rid of it. He is going to chain up his Imperial Custom, which really, really fucking sucks ass. But another turn, because I have my Black Sonic face down, I could have gone for some other shenanigans, but, you know, I didn't want to risk the Bottomless on my own, and he's going to say, go for Mage Power number 1, goes for Mage Power number 2, that is a scary Sticky Curse, attacks into me, and I'm going to Black Sonic and get rid of all of them cards. Like, no, you don't deserve those cards, I'm sorry, good sir. Top deck the Whirlwind, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and attack. I don't know why I didn't activate Whirlwind. Again, don't ask me why I do some of the things I do. I literally could have won. I literally could have won that turn. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm stupid. I'm weird. Right, because you get to draw 2. It's going to set all that shit. Like, literally, I could have fucking won that turn. I don't know why I didn't. But I get the Boro. It's like, yeah, that's freaking awesome. Now I activate Whirlwind. And I attack for 1,600 points of damage. He's going to activate Zone of the Spirit. And main phase 2, I go ahead and special with the board, like, you know what, get the fuck out my field. Zoma, activate the effect. He's gonna chain Skill Drain, and I'm going, fuck my life. Fuck my life. It activates Embodiment. It's like, damn it! Enough! Enough with the Embodiment! Enough of this shit! Ah! Dying! It's gonna overlay for Crazy Box, and it's like, big misplay, Mirror Force. And that takes care of his Crazy Box, and he is going to surrender my turn, I believe, or he's just going to take the damage and just not really give a rat's ass about it. And I'm going to attack for 2,100, and that is the game. Nice 22 turn game. That's actually really not interesting, but Chap decks are annoying as fucking hell. But anyway, that is the Blackwing Duels. So, deck perform the deck coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the duels, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!